Hi students, welcome to our video classes. In the previous class, we have learned about concentration. Today we are going to learn about solubility. Solubility means the maximum amount of solute which can be dissolved in 100 grams of a solvent at a specific temperature is known as the solubility of the solution. Then what is concentration? Simply concentration means the amount of solute present in unit volume of a solution. How much amount of solute? That may be 10 grams or 20 grams or 30 grams or 40 grams, whatever it may be. How much amount of solute present in unit volume of solution, that is concentration. But here solubility means maximum amount of solute. Okay, maximum amount of solute means some solvents have the ability to dissolve larger number of solute, and some solvents have the ability to dissolve smaller amount of solute. Like that, the maximum amount of solute which can be dissolved in 100 grams of a solvent at specified temperature is called as solubility. To understand this solubility, let us observe an activity. For this activity, take 100 grams of water in a breaker. What is taken? 100 grams of water. At which temperature? 20 degrees Celsius. Why? While expressing solubility, we have to express the temperature and nature of solute and solvent also. Okay, why? Later we will learn. What is this activity? In a glass beaker, 100 grams of water is taken and take some amount of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride means common salt. First, add 6 grams of, add some amount, say 6 grams. That is already we measured the mass, 6 grams, 6 grams, 6 grams, like that. That is taken. First add 6 grams of sodium chloride. Stir well, that dissolves, means it disappears. Again add some more, next 6 grams. Stir well, it dissolves. Next a third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time. Okay, sixth time, finally in the sixth case means how much of sodium chloride is added to the water? First 6 grams, next 6 grams, next 6 grams. That means 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, like that, 36 grams. Whenever we add 36 grams of sodium chloride, that means that at the final stage, some undissolved sodium chloride is remained in the water. Even we stir well, that smaller quantity of sodium chloride is remained without dissolving. Means it is saturated. That means the ability of dissolving, that means how much ability that solvent or solute has, that much is dissolved. If some solid undissolved component is remained, that means if some more substance is added, then that is not dissolved, it is saturated. For example, in our daily life, okay, your mother prepared your favorite dish, favorite food item. Okay, some amount is placed in the plate, you complete it, you ate that. Okay, and some more is placed in the plate, again that are also completed. Some more, that is also completed. Okay, and some more, in that some amount is taken and some amount of food stuff is remained in the plate. That means it's enough, like that you told. What does it mean? You are saturated. In the same manner, on adding a solute to a solvent at a stage, some solid undissolved component is remained. That means it is saturated, its solubility is completed. In that stage, that maximum, how much maximum amount of solute is present in that unit volume of solvent. Unit volume of solvent means say 100 grams. At the specified temperature, that is called its solubility. For example, in 100 grams of water at 20 degrees Celsius, the maximum amount of sodium chloride dissolved is 36 grams. That's why the solubility of that sodium chloride in water is 36 grams at 20 degrees Celsius. Like that we express this solubility. then the solubility depends mainly on two factors, that is temperature and nature of solute and solvent. Nature of solute and solvent. For example, take kerosene as a solvent, sodium chloride as a solute. If you add sodium chloride to the kerosene, is the sodium chloride dissolves? Even a small quantity is added, that doesn't dissolve. That means it is a heterogeneous mixture, we can say clearly. If it is a heterogeneous mixture, means in that case the solubility of sodium chloride in kerosene is 0. Why? Even small quantity is also added, not dissolved. Okay, like that, how much maximum amount of solute it dissolved in 100 grams of solvent, that is its solubility. Observe the difference between concentration and solubility. Concentration means the amount of solute that is present in unit volume of solution, that is solubility. Sorry, concentration. What is that? The amount of solute present in unit volume of solution is called concentration. But solubility means maximum. Here what we mentioned, maximum amount, not amount. The maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in unit volume of solvent is called its solubility. Okay. Based on this solubility, mainly these solutions, okay, solutions means homogeneous mixture, are classified into three types. What are they? Saturated solution, unsaturated solution, and supersaturated solution. What are that? Saturated solution, unsaturated solution, and supersaturated solution. Okay, these are the three types of solutions. Okay, based on solubility. Based on, already we have learned, based on concentration, the solutions are classified as dilute solutions and concentrated solutions. But here, what is the factor? Solubility. Based on solubility, the solutions are classified into three types. To understand the concept of this saturated solution and unsaturated solution and supersaturated solution, let us observe an activity. For this activity, take 100 milliliters of water. What is taken? 100 milliliters of water in a beaker. Okay, 100 milliliters of water in a beaker, and take a spoon of sodium chloride, common salt, table salt, add to this water, stir well. Stir well, that dissolves. It is considered as a stage 1. It is which stage? Stage 1. Observe the stages. It is stage 1. Which is stage 1? 100 milliliters of water to this a spoon of sodium chloride dissolves. That is stage 1. Okay. Next, add some more sodium chloride. Another spoon, stir well. One more spoon, stir well. One more spoon, stir well. Okay. Until a solid dissolved component, solid undissolved component is remained. That means even we stir, that undissolved solid component is not disappeared, that appears, means it is saturated. That is stage 2. That is stage 2. Next, this beaker or test tube in which the undissolved component is present, that is placed on a Bunsen burner or stove for heating. Heat it. Whenever we heat, the undissolved solid component which appears, that disappears, means that dissolves. That is stage 3. That means in this activity, how many stages are there? 3 stages. First stage is 1 spoon of sodium chloride to the water, dissolves. That is first stage. Second stage is on adding some more sodium chloride, some amount of undissolved sodium chloride is observed. That is second stage. Third stage, whenever we heat that solution, it disappears. That is third stage. Okay. The solution which is obtained in stage 1, that is unsaturated solution. Solution that is unsaturated solution. And the solution which is obtained in stage 2, that is saturated solution. And the solution which is obtained in stage 3, that is supersaturated solution. Okay. These are the three types of solutions. Then how can we define these solutions, three types of solutions based on solubility? Observe unsaturated solution. In this unsaturated solution, a solution is there. Do you find any undissolved component at the bottom of the test tube? No. Means the amount of solute contained in the solution is less than its solubility. Solubility means, that means it has some ability to dissolve some more sodium chloride. But how much is its ability? Means solubility, that amount of sodium chloride is not added. Means the amount of solute present in this solution is less than its solubility. That is unsaturated solution. Okay. For example, you have the ability of eating 6 sweets. Only one is given to you. That is completed. Okay. That means, are you saturated? No, you are not saturated, you are unsaturated. That means the amount of that foodstuff which is taken by you is less than your saturated stage. That's why you are unsaturated. In the same way, in the case of this solution also it is happened. That's why if the amount of solute contained in the solution is less than its solubility, then it is unsaturated solution. Then what is saturated solution? How much is its solubility? That amount of solute is present in the solution, then it is saturated solution. Okay, what is your ability? 6 sweets. Okay, if all the 6 sweets are taken by you, then you say simply like that. That means you are saturated. Okay, that means what is its your capability? That much of food is taken by you, means you are saturated. In the same manner, if the amount of solute contained in a solution is equal to its solubility, then it is saturated. Then what about supersaturated solutions? What about supersaturated solutions? Observe. Supersaturated solution means in the stage T we have obtained a solution. That means whenever that saturated solution is heated, the undissolved component disappears. The undissolved component disappears means it says, you have to add some more salt to me. Means I am not saturated. Like that you have to think. Means it is supersaturated. Means in that, if the amount of solute contained in the solution is higher than its solubility, greater than its solubility, that means greater than its saturated state, that is called as supersaturated solution. Okay, after all the 6 sweets are taken by you and you go just for a walk and playing, immediately you came back and ask your mother, give some more food material. That means already that are digested. Okay, you need some more. That means you are in which stage? Supersaturated stage. Like that. These solutions are called as supersaturated solutions. Okay, students, these are the 3 types of solutions based on solubility. I hope that you understood about these solutions: saturated, supersaturated and unsaturated solutions. Okay students, practice well, and while watching these videos you have to write important points in your running notes and prepare well. If you have any doubts, clarify the doubts in our Google Meet classes. Thank you.